Welcome in, Nighthawk fans, to the Nighthawk Sports Network. We are here for our second game of the doubleheader today versus Lincoln Memorial. The Nighthawks took the first one 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. It was a very low-scoring game, which we expected. This one, I have a feeling, might be a little more high-paced, maybe. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's another low-scoring game. Like I said in the first broadcast, if you were listening, the matchup between these two are very, very similar on paper, and while we have a 14-4 record against LMU, it is still usually always a very close game. So I'm excited to see what happens here, especially we got a couple pitching changes. So we'll see what happens.
I think it'll be a good game, and as you just mentioned, a different pitcher than we had the first time. In this game, we'll have number 31, Kristin Davis, on the mound. And now we get underway. As the second game starts, some of the clouds, I see a little blue up there. So maybe that'll be a little bit indicative of the Nighthawks game in this one.
We got number 8, Madison Henry, up to bat. First pitch was a strike. Looks like Kristin Davis starting it soon, starting it early. Second pitch is a strike. So
2 strikes now from Kristin Davis.
Madison Henry definitely didn't have the first game she wanted with 3 ground outs. So we will see how she does in this second game. The count is now 2-1.
That ball over. That ball over toward the dugout of the Splitters. And if you did watch the first game, you saw a lot of those going right over there toward the coaches, the third base coaches for both teams. And, like you said earlier, you got to have the reflexes, got to be aware.
We're seeing a lot of new dance moves coming out of the coaches on the third base line.
What a pitch out there.
What a pitch by Davis.
Shelby Blake is now up to bat.
Shelby Blake also had 3 ground outs in the first game. Oh. That one looked like a strike from up here, but looks like Blair is also questioning the location.
Pitch number 2 is also a ball. Oh, no, it's a strike.
Strike, yeah. I thought the first one looked more like a strike than that one, but hey, we'll take it.
Ball number 2 there from Kristin Davis.
The wind is definitely blowing now. If you're watching the broadcast, you see out in center field, the flags are moving.
That ball is fouled right over past the dugout this time. No coach is in danger, though. 2-2 is your count now for the Splitters. That ball is hit, picked up by Davis, and skipped over to first base to Sinkfield for the second out of the game.
It was a great adjustment by Davis. The ball looked like it was going one direction and then hopped over in the other, and Davis still made the play. So once again, we talked about it earlier, how difficult it is to field that position, and it seems like Davis and Heberlin both do a very good job of fielding their circle.
100% correct there. Now we have Sierra Huckleby.
Great pitch and great framing by Georgia Blair. look like a strike from up here as well.
1-1 now as you count for Kristin Davis. That ball is popped up and caught right in the outfield for the third out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. This is Nighthawks Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? You do it differently than everyone else. Here at Copeland Creative, we specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story, we immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
Welcome back to the Nighthawks Sports Network. Score is still 0-0. There was no runs in the top of the first. Here we are in the bottom with Mallory Parker up at bat for the Nighthawks.
And we got a new pitcher than last game in the circle for the Rail Splitters with Haley Tamaro. She might be one of the furthest from Georgia, stemming from Toms River, New Jersey.
Two balls now.
Mallory Parker went 2 for 3 in the first game. 2 singles and 1 fly out. So we'll see if she continues hitting the ball well here in the second game.
That one was a strike from Tamaro.
Mallory was also one of the 2 runs scored there in the first game, so I'm sure she's hoping to score again here in the second.
The ball was hit, but it is foul. And that is a strike. Mallory Parker strikes out there.
That one was a little too far outside. I think she got caught up in the moment there.
Number 44, Olivia Sinkfield now at the plate for the Nighthawks with 1 out. Strike 1.
Olivia Sinkfield was the other run in that first game, so I'm sure she also is looking to score again here in the second.
A swing and a miss there from Sinkfield. 2 strikes. The umpire talking to the pitcher here.
Yeah, it looks like there was an obstruction called.
Illegal pitch, I believe.
Legal pitch, yep, so count is now 1-1.
Another strike there from Tamaro. Foul ball.
Hard hit ball straight to first. Right into the glove of Emma Webb. Or as Eshwa likes to say, she webbed it up.
You have to make the Spider-Man puns with Emma Webb over there. You just have to.
I completely agree.
2 outs now for the Nighthawks. So number 7, Madison Simmons up, looking to get something on the board here for the Nighthawks. First pitch is the ball. Strike there from Tamero.
Simmons started the first game with a hard double. And that seemed to shift the momentum a little bit. So, see what happens here.
Strike number 2. Foul ball.
That one looks like it's going in the direction of my car, so let's hope it doesn't quite reach.
1-2 is your count with 2 outs currently for UNG.
Way to hold back there from Simmons. She looked like she wanted to go up and get that one, but it was too high. Count is now 2-2.
Full count now for Madison Simmons. That ball is hit and skips over Tamero. Simmons makes it to first base.
It's very rare to see a ball skip over the pitcher like that. Especially that pitcher looks pretty tall.
Exactly. The ball hit right in front of her and just jumped right over her head.
Bounced right over, yeah.
Now we have Haley Cummings, number 23, for the Nighthawks.
Now I'm curious. I got to see how tall Haley Tamero is. She is 5'9".
See, there you go.
That is a high. The ball had to have bounced
That
very
ball
far.
Definitely went 6'3" in the air, for sure. Two O's now your count. Now we see the Nighthawks in a similar predicament that we saw often in the first game.
Yeah, there were 3 innings last game where we left a couple ducks on the pond, as we like to say. So let's hope that we can get Simmons around here in the first inning of the second game.
That last pitch, it was a foul. Didn't seem like she actually wanted to go through with that one, but it looked like the ball kind of nicked the bat.
Absolutely. Those are the worst. Ooh.
Wild pitch there from Tamero.
Made Cummings sit down. But it got Simmons around, so
Madison
we'll
Simmons
take it.
does still second off of that wild pitch, so something good does come out of it. That ball skips over to first. That's a foul ball.
That one looked like it was about to go over first baseman's head also. Field must be a little bouncy today.
Oh, you didn't know there was a trampoline under that turf. That ball is hit. Hey, and then she skips over to first. Haley Cummings able to get on base with that one. Slight hit.
It might not have been her intention, but Haley Cummings knows how to place the ball in the perfect position. That got Simmons over to third, and the pitcher just couldn't throw it to first, or Simmons would have scored. So, great job by Haley Cummings.
There we go. The Nighthawks currently have one on first and third with Hannah forehand on. And earlier she had a nice hit, you know. See if she can replicate that success in this one.
Yeah, Hannah forehand had 2 doubles last game. So we'll see what happens here.
2 doubles, giving her the best of both worlds, as I like to say. That ball is hit over toward third base. And out. All right, we'll be right back for the top of the second here on the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Welcome back, Nighthawks fans. The score is 0-0. Here we are in the top of the second with Emma Webb up at bat now for the Rail Splitters. Low pitch skids in from Kristin Davis and pitches a ball. Strike one.
Emma Webb went 3 for 3 last game. The only player from either side to go 3 for 3. So we'll see if she continues that 1,000% here in the second game.
Ball number 2. Emma Webb going 3 for 3. It makes me think of trilogies. And speaking of, did you see Spider-Man No Way Home?
I did.
You did?
I loved it.
It was a good one. That's
Great
a great
movie. Great movie. I actually watched all the Marvel movies in order during my free time here when COVID happened.
There you go.
You know, a little quarantine movie marathon.
There you go.
They are great movies. I
are.
really enjoy them.
They are. Strikeout there from Webb. Or not a strikeout, but a strike. Swing and a miss. 3-2 full count. Foul ball.
Emma Webb's not going to go down without a fight. She's up there battling, hoping to keep that percentage perfect.
That ball is foul.
Hard hit line drive there. First base territory. Looked like the umpire got a little scared out there from that one. Everybody's practicing their dodge, duck, dive, dip.
There you go.
All their moves.
That one is hit. Caught by Kristin Davis and skipped over to first base to Sinkfield.
Pulled Sinkfield off the bag, but she made the tag for a great play, and that ends the streak for Emma Webb on today.
Just like the other Spider-Man trilogy before, there was no fourth.
There can only be 3 Spider-Men.
Up to bat now we have number 25, Mackenzie Henry. And that first pitch being a ball. 1-0 is your count with 1 out.
Now, Mackenzie Henry did the opposite and went 0 for 3 last game. So maybe she can flip things around here in the second. Make some things happen for her Rail Splitters team. Sounds like everybody thought that one should have been called a strike from Davis, but that makes the count 2-1.
Two now. The count for the Splitters.
It's a good miss there from Davis with a little off speed to try and pull Henry in, but Henry resisted, making the count 3-2.
Foul ball. That ball is hit over the sink field and out. Number 2. Number 16, Kelsey Tuggle now at bat for the Splitters. With 2 outs currently for the team.
Kelsey Tuggle was the only walk of the game, so she's clearly disciplined up there when she steps up to the plate.
Ball number 2.
There's been a lot of really close misses there from Davis.
A lot of close ones. As you stated earlier, the crowd isn't convinced that all of them are misses. 3-0 your count now.
Looks like Georgia Blair is going to go out and give Kristin Davis some motivation, some encouragement, a little pep talk here.
Strike 1.
Way to battle back there by Davis with strike 1. You know, Davis 2 weeks ago was the Peach Belt Conference Pitcher of the Week after beating Georgia College a couple times. So,
and she walks. Kelsey Tuggle makes her way over to first base after the 4 balls from Kristin Davis. Now we have number 24, Katie Tuggle, up to bat.
Great first pitch there from Kristin Davis. Right up the middle, bringing the heat. Georgia Blair throws it down to Sinkfield to try and get the runner over there at first, but is unsuccessful. Kelsey Tuggle steps back on the first base.
wind up from Davis, and the pitch comes right down for a strike.
Looks like Davis trying to shut this inning down now that there's a runner on first.
1-2 is your count, 2 outs. That ball is hit. Almost caught.
A lot of effort. A lot of effort out there from both Gracie Mixon and Georgia Blair, but it's just out of reach of both of them.
I'll blame it on the sun coming from the clouds.
Yeah, looks like the sun's starting to make an appearance here.
It's definitely peeking around the corner.
It is. It's coming through. Slowly but surely. It's a beautiful day for a softball game.
I agree. A little bit of a discussion there to try to figure out if that was a swing or not. The ump says it was a swing, so that is out. We head now to the bottom of the second. This is the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
The future of heart care. We're leading Georgia there. At Georgia Heart Institute, our world-renowned cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs to patients every day and coordinate expert care more closely than ever. It's a seamless approach that means healthier hearts for your family for generations to come. The future of heart care. We're leading Georgia there. Georgia Heart Institute.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second and our bottom of our second doubleheader. Score is still 0-0 currently for the Nighthawks. J.C. Michael steps up at bat right now. She faces off against Haley Tamero, who is pitching for the Splitters.
It looks like with the sun coming out, we have a lot more fans in the stands.
There we go. Need that support. That ball is hit out to Tamero and skipped over to first base to Emma Webb.
Third baseman number 15, Gracie Mixon.
Gracie Mixon steps up to the plate right now, looking to get the show on the road. Foul ball.
Gracie Mixon went 0 for 3 in the first game with 3 flyouts. So I'm hoping to see a little better patience and at-bats here in the second game. There it is.
Ball's hit out left field.
I mean, I'm just speaking things into existence all day today. What can I say?
Next, you need to speak that it starts raining money.
You're right. I would really love that. Great hit there by Gracie Mixon. Line drive right in the gap between shortstop and left field.
Now, as we have seen many times today, a player on first, Georgia Blair up at bat currently for the Nighthawks. See if she can capitalize on it.
Yeah, this is Blair's first plate appearance of the day. So I'm excited to see what she does with this first at bat. That ball looked like it was coming right for my head.
Thank goodness for the netting there.
Exactly.
Because it definitely would have made it through the window of the press box.
Yes, we got our windows open with such a beautiful day here, so I would have had a duck. That one would have hurt. Looked like Mackenzie Henry really wanted to get Mixon out over there at first. But Mixon was too fast, dove back into first, and was safe. The count is now 1-2 for Georgia Blair.
That ball is smacked
Jacked
out into right midfield, but it is caught. And back comes Mixon to first base, but man, what a hit there. I thought it was going. I thought it was going
Me
out.
too, honestly. I think the wind might have pushed it back in a little bit.
Man, that one really did look really good. 2 outs for the Nighthawks currently with Maddie Perry set to bat right now.
Maddie Perry was the only player who only got 2 at-bats last game. She had 1 fly out and 1 single.
One is now the count for Maddie Perry. Tell you, out of all the cheers that you hear from the Nighthawks, that Maddie Perry cheer, I was singing it for 2 weeks last time.
Some of them are very, very catchy, and they get stuck in your head very quickly.
100%. 1-2 is the count now with 2 outs. See if she can turn it into something here.
I think the cheer they do for Hannah Forehand is another one that's stays in my head.
Wow, that one was a strikeout for Maddie Perry. So the score is still 0-0 as we head into the top of the third. It's the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Welcome back. Here we are in the top of the third. It's still 0-0. Kelsey Hoskins up at bat for the Splitters.
Kelsey Hoskins had a home run there in the first game, the only home run of the day.
Hey, you be careful what you're talking over there.
I forget that I keep speaking things into existence. I won't say anything else.
There we go.
What an off speed by Kristin Davis. Great, great, great pitch.
Right into the glove of Gracie Mixon over at third.
Mixon didn't even have to move an inch. We saw that last game with Madison Simmons out in right field. Sometimes that glove acts like a magnet and the ball just comes right to it.
There's magnets all over the place in this field. You got the gloves, you got the net over by Bob Stein.
Right.
and a magnet right in the strike zone right now because Kristin Davis, another strike coming right down.
What a pitch. That was a great off speed there from Kristin Davis. Once again, right up the pipe.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Absolutely.
Lakin Phillips at bat right now, looking like she may not know what to do on this one. Speaking of not knowing, she thought about it, but she was patient.
She did.
1-2 now with the count for Lakin Phillips.
Once again, looking a little indecisive. Did a little chop swing there, but kept it alive with the foul ball.
1-2 still the count with 1 out for the Splitters.
Great miss there from Kristin Davis.
Definitely trying to get Phillips to swing on the one. 2-2 the count. All the way back for a full count now.
2 pitches in a row that were very close in my opinion.
I think there are a few that probably share that same opinion as I heard a few moans and groans from the crowd underneath us. And she will take a base.
Wow.
The patience ended up paying off there.
Absolutely.
The center fielder, Madison Henry.
Madison Henry now up at bat for the Splitters. 1 out and 1 on base currently for the Splitters. Strike 1.
Ooh.
Ball skipped over on that pitch to Georgia Blair. Georgia Blair tried to make a throw out to second base, but skipped it off of the helmet of Madison Henry. You know, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Yeah, that's a first. The ball went right into Madison Henry's helmet, making the ball go sail over second base.
It was a very interesting play.
Looked like Coach Davenport was trying to understand how that wasn't an obstruction, but seems like Madison Henry is still in the box, so no obstruction called. And Lakin Phillips advances to second.
It's very unfortunate.
Something you definitely don't see very often.
A swing and a miss there. 1-2 is the count for Madison Henry. Now look over at second base. I see Phillips looking to try and make another move over to third.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if she did a little delay or tried to make another move towards third.
Two is the count. Now still hearing some moans and groans.
A lot of moans and groans down there. I'd say, looks like in this game it's a little more down the middle only for strikes.
That ball is hit out to Hannah forehand. Skips it over to Olivia Sinkfield for an out. 2 outs now for the Splitters, but Phillips does make her way over to third base for the Splitters. So Nighthawks got to be careful here.
Yep, with 2 outs, we hope to shut this one down and not let Phillips advance.
That ball is live, and it gets over to first. 4 and out. 3 outs there, and we will head into the bottom of the third. The score is still 0-0, but this is the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers, and I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? You do it differently than everyone else. Here at Copeland Creative, we specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story, we immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
And here we are back for the bottom of the third. Game is moving, but there has been no scores yet for either team. Mallory Parker now stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, bottom of the third, top of the lineup. Let's see if we can make some moves here in this inning. Starting off a little slower than last game, where we scored a run in the first inning.
Ball is tipped for a foul ball.
With the win last game, the Nighthawks are now at a 20-0 record at home, which I think is just a crazy statistic.
They definitely know how to take care of their home turf. And I think it's a big part of the fans coming out. Every game that I've seen, they've had a lot of fans here, and they're always loud, and they're always very supportive.
Absolutely. I think it also, on almost every single player's bio, they said that the reason they came to UNG was that small family type atmosphere, and I think you can really feel that here at home.
You definitely can feel it, just like that ball is filling the ground on the way out to midfield. She is able to get herself parked on first base.
Yeah, very hard hit ball there from Mallory Parker.
Now we have Olivia Sinkfield up, looking to capitalize on it. Familiar territory, but got a feeling this time might be a little bit different. Goes for the bunt, but hits her. And here she comes back.
Calls it in the box, which is good, so she gets another opportunity.
Another thing I love about softball is seeing coaches and players do all these hand signals.
It is fun.
It's a nice little dance that they're doing.
We've seen a lot of dancing today out of these coaches. Whether they're trying to stay away from a ball flying at them or they're giving some signals.
It's definitely interesting. Got moves. Got a lot of moves out there.
I'm sure if somebody put a camera on them, we can make a new TikTok challenge.
There you go.
What a bunt by Sinkfield. Safe with the wheels.
Beautiful play there. Turn the Jets on. Right after that bunt, able to get to first. Push Mallory Parker over to second. And that is beautiful right there.
Yeah, that is great. Sinkfield had another perfect bunt in the first game. It was more of a sacrifice play, but this was great. You really saw her wheels there.
Now Madison Simmons is up to bat for the Nighthawks. Let's see if she put her imprint on it as well.
A little bit of an imprint there. Hit the knob of the bat, sending it back to the net here in foul territory.
Oh, man. I'm glad it was the bat. I thought it was her hand at first.
Yeah. It seems like from her reaction, it was just the knob of the bat, so.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, that one would have hurt.
It hurt me just even thinking about it. Ball hit to first base.
Oh,
Controversial call there.
Very
over
close.
At third base. Man, really thought that Mallory Parker made it over there, but Ump says she was out. Very bang call there.
Yeah, very close call there. Don't know if I 100% agree with that one, but
Got to respect the calls.
absolutely.
One out now for the Nighthawks with Haley Cummings up at bat. Nighthawks still have two on base right now, first and second, as that ball goes over to the first magnetized spot, Bob Stein Stadium. The collection of softballs over there is immaculate.
The amount of times I've had to watch somebody walk over there and get a ball today is outrageous.
Second pitch is in, goes right over to second, out at second. But
All
is
right.
able to get one across home plate.
Great play. It was very close, too. Another bang play from the Rail Splitters, but this one went in UNG's favor.
Definitely did. It seemed as Emma Webb, she caught the ball over at first, but turned her head and thought the play was over. Sinkfield made her way all the way in for the score. 2 outs now for the Nighthawks with Hannah forehand up. At bat, and that first one is a foul ball.
Looks like the Nighthawks bats are starting to come to life here in the second game.
The sun comes out, the bats wake up.
Yes.
Just need a little heat from the sun.
Right. Fans come out, bats wake up. Sun seems to be a great thing.
As I look out now, mostly blue skies.
Yeah, it's turned into a very nice day here.
1-1 is your count now, with a Nighthawk currently occupying the first base. Tamara winds up for the pitch here. He comes down for a ball. It's 2-1 your count. A swing and a miss there from forehand.
A little off speed there from Tamaro.
That ball is hit right to Tamaro and over to first base to Webb. Score is 1-0 Nighthawks as they were able to get a run across. This is the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark them with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Welcome back to the Nighthawks versus the Splitters. The Nighthawks currently have a 1-0 lead after a bit of a gaffe in that third inning. First pitch there is a strike from Kristin Davis. Sierra Huckleby is up to bat for the Splitters. One now, your count.
That one was a ball, but it got some more moans and groans from the fans down there.
Yeah, the fans have been very vocal in this game about their displeasures with some of these calls.
Absolutely.
That ball is foul.
Seems like here in the second game, the strike zone has shrunken substantially than what it was in the first game.
3-2 now, your count for the Splitters. That ball is out toward the road.
Clears the fence, goes in the road. Hopefully no one was driving over there.
Oh.
Can you imagine driving down the road and just a ball slams into your windshield?
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, what a way to ruin your day. You're
Right.
just cruising, and bang, there's a ball through your windshield. Who's going to pay for it? You still. Into the dugout. Was that foul ball?
I don't know if you saw that, but coach over there on third baseline did a little spin. We're just adding to the dance moves here.
I'm telling you, by next week, if there's not a new TikTok dance based off of what we've seen here today, then what are you guys doing?
Right, come on. I mean, there's got to be.
Back to foul. This time, coach stops it with his foot. Maybe he has aspirations to be on the soccer pitch.
With that ball stop he just did, he might have a chance.
That ball is actually in play. Skipped over to first, but couldn't make it there.
Looks like the ball might have slipped out of Perry's hand. And just couldn't get to first base fast enough, so
Regardless, Huckleby is able to make it over to first base unscathed. But she will be replaced with a pinch runner.
Looks like Grace Cochran is coming in with looks like a cast on her right wrist. Good thing you don't use your hands and arms too much when you're running, so hopefully her arm stays okay here.
You never want to see any injuries.
No, absolutely.
During a game, no matter who you're cheering for. A bunt. Skipped over to first.
Great bunt coverage there from your Nighthawks with Gracie Mixon coming up to make the play. That advances Grace Cochran over to second.
The catcher, Mackenzie Henry.
Number 25 now, Mackenzie Henry. The Splitters currently have one on a base over at second with one out and one strike. Ball number one.
The Splitters have left one on the pond in the last 2 innings, so I'm sure they're hoping to get this one around and make this a tie ball game. Great pitch there from Kristin Davis. Inside, low corner.
Very good pitch indeed. Give the count 1-2. Ball is hit, but it's foul as it goes toward the UNG dugout.
And another one goes over to Bob Stein. Field, that net has saved a lot of balls from crossing that field.
100%. It's pretty crazy. You just see it in swing after swing, ball after ball going right over that way.
Can't wait to see another person walk out there to get it.
Ball skips in. Movement over by second base, but she decides to stay put. Foul ball. Two still the count. That ball is in play.
Great decision making out there by Maddie Perry to get the lead runner rather than throwing it over to first.
Very smart there. Very good play. 2 outs now. I believe some of the Nighthawks thought that was the 3rd out.
Yeah, they did look around like, oh.
Saw Georgia. Oh, not Georgia. I'm sorry. Yeah, Georgia Blair run over toward the dugout as if it was time to go to the next part of the inning, but
sometimes when there's substitutions and questions for the umpires, it makes it a little hard to keep track of how many outs you have.
That ball is hit, but it goes out toward the dugout.
Sinkfield definitely wanted that one, but it was just a little too far outside the fence for her to hop over and grab it.
Man, the play that would have been if she was able to get that one.
Yeah, that would have been something for sure. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
A swing and a miss. And now
that's the 3rd out.
That's the 3rd out. We will be right back to the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no list, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class?
Yeah, it's Atlantis.
Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really?
Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
The future of heart care, we're leading Georgia there. At Georgia Heart Institute, our world-renowned cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs to patients every day and coordinate expert care more closely than ever. It's a seamless approach that means healthier hearts for your family for generations to come. The future of heart care. We're leading Georgia there. Georgia Heart Institute.
Welcome back to the Nighthawks Sports Network. We are here at the bottom of the 4th. Score is 1-0. Your Nighthawks are leading the Rail Splitters.
I'm sure that our Nighthawks are going to try and grab a couple insurance runs here because 1-0 is just a little too close for comfort in my opinion.
I agree with you. Maybe we can make something happen here with J.C. Michael up the bat for the Nighthawks. See if she can put anything together here. Ball number 2 there from Tamero. Ball number 3 from Tamara.
3-0 counts. Good place for Michael.
Strike 1. Swing and a miss there for a full count for J.C. Michael. And she is struck out. Gracie mixing it up now for the Nighthawks.
Another baseman, Gracie Mixon.
Swing and a miss there. Strike 1.
Gracie Mixon had her first hit of the day, her last at bat, so let's hope she can keep that up here at her second plate appearance of this game.
The ball is hit over toward the bullpen for a foul ball. 0-2 now is the count. Ball is overthrown at first.
Big overthrow there from Sierra Huckleby. But that wall over at the dugout helped her out.
Now it seems to be some kind of a discussion between the umpires.
I think the ball might have gone into the dugout. Can't really tell from our angle. But we will see what happens here after their discussion.
Nonetheless, Gracie Mixon is able to make it over.
Mixon gets to advance to second, so the ball must have gone into the dugout.
Very interesting and definitely changes things now for North Georgia. Things were looking a little bleak now. They're looking a lot better.
Absolutely, with the runner in scoring position. It's always a good thing.
Georgia Blair now up to bat.
The catcher, Georgia Blair.
Sounds like some fans are a little upset about that call over on the LMU side, but got to stand by the call.
Got to stand by the call 100%. That ball is hit out into center field. It is not caught. So we get a runner over home plate off of that hit there. Georgia Blair stays put at first, but that was nice.
Perfect location. Sometimes those little dinkers that just go right in between everybody leads to the best outcomes.
Georgia Blair socks a dinger and helps us all.
Absolutely.
Looking a bunt there from Maddie Perry. Swing and a miss there. 2 strikes for Maddie Perry.
Seems like that outside pitch has been a little bit of a struggle for our left-handed batters here in the second game.
Good eye there and kept still for the first ball. Ball is hit, but goes out toward the favorite place of all softballs, softball heaven, over at Bob Stein Stadium.
Should have had a running count of how many went over there.
Got to be well over 20.
Yeah, I'd say definitely around there.
And she is struck out, much to the disgrin of the fans and Maddie Perry herself. 2 outs now for the Nighthawks with Mallory Parker up at bat right now. Maddie Perry, Mallory Parker right up next to each other. Bit of a tongue twister.
A lot of close names here today.
Ball is hit, and it
what a hard hit
fair.
Ball. What a hit.
All the way to the wall, down the left side.
Georgia Blair,
makes it home.
safe at home.
Safe at third.
What a hit right there.
Goodness gracious.
Triple from Mallory Parker.
And able to get one home. Mallory Parker smashes that one right down the third baseline. Staying fair, very close. Goes all the way out to the wall, right by the NCAA logo. Able to get all the way to third and get one home. For now, your score for the Nighthawks 3-0 over the Splitters. And I got to say, it looks like the Nighthawks are waking up.
They are. We keep talking about it, but the sun comes out and things start happening.
And there it is. That's the end of the inning. We scored 2 in that one. Score is 3-0.
Highest scoring inning of the day. Love to see it.
We'll be right back to the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh, my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Welcome back into the top of the fifth. Wow, that last inning there.
Had me hyped up, hyped up. We love to see it.
As the sun comes out, the Nighthawks come out. What's the saying go? Sun's out, Hawks out, right?
I like it.
So now the score currently is 3-0. With Katie Tuggle now at bat for the Splitters. Kristin Davis still on the mound for the Nighthawks. The pitch is a little bit low there for Kristin Davis. Ball number 2. Strike one.
Georgia Blair tried to frame that one up. With those framing skills, she could get a job at Hobby Lobby. That was always a favorite of mine. I love that comment.
Yeah, that's a great one. I love it. Oh, thought she was walking, but it's a strike to bring us to a full count now for Katie Tuggle. And she was convinced that one was a ball. She was halfway to first base.
Sometimes they really think it's one way, and the umpire got to reel them back in. Oh,
Ball
what a
hit
hit.
out left field. Rounds the first, stays on first.
Katie's first hit of the day with that line drive in between third and short. The Rail Splitters have left a girl on base for the last 3 innings. They're now in that position again to where that could potentially happen for a 4th inning in a row. So I'm sure they're going to do everything in their power to get her to score at home.
I agree with you. Let's see if we can defend that here.
Absolutely.
Kelsey Hoskins at bat now.
Yeah, ever since that her first home run with that first at bat, she's been struggling a little bit with a fly out, a ground out, a line out. So we'll see what happens here with this at bat.
A little meeting here between our catcher and our pitcher. Georgia Blair trying to talk it over with Kristin Davis. Hopefully she can settle in.
Great pitch there from Kristin Davis, making it a 2-1 count. You know, we talked a little bit earlier about how it's extremely difficult to pitch to a girl who just hit a home run off of you, and I can imagine that it's just as difficult for Kristin Davis to pitch to that same player, even though she necessarily wasn't the pitcher that was pitching earlier. She still was there watching that happen and doesn't want it to happen to her. So
it's very interesting when you get into the mindset of players here, and for a pitcher. You know, we talked earlier about confidence, but here you're just thinking, what exactly? You just don't want it to happen again?
yeah, I mean, I would assume you're thinking you don't want that to happen. You honestly don't want any base hit to happen. You'd rather strike her out. So it's a lot of pressure in these situations.
Speaking of pressure, the count now is a full one. And that one skips in, and now she will take her place on first base. First and second are now occupied by the Splitters. No outs in the inning so far.
Looks like we're going to get
getting a pitching change. So we will be right back to the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? Creative. We specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story. We immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
And welcome back here. We've had a pitching change. Jordan Warzinski, number 18, has come on for the Nighthawks, replacing Kristin Davis.
Yeah, Jordan comes in with a 4.11 ERA. Looks like 3 wins, 2 losses. So we'll see what happens here today. In, let's see, what is it? Top of the 5th?
Yes, ma'am.
Top of the 5th inning. So we'll see how Jordan does. See if she can get 3 outs here for the Nighthawks with two ducks on the pond for your Rail Splitters.
Lakin Phillips up at bat right now. She bunts just to move him over. Gets an out at third.
Great decision there by Georgia Blair to get the girl at third. You always want to get the lead runner if you possibly can, and Georgia Blair did a great job of doing just that.
That she did. Now, with 1 out for the Splitters. The Splitters do still have 2 on base, though. They just rotated and replaced.
Looks like Jordan Warzinski's bringing the heat.
What's that saying? Sun's out, heat's out.
We're just going to give credit to the sun for every good thing that's happened.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, I know you guys can't see me, but you can hear me. I want you all to know that I wore a yellow shirt in hopes that it would bring the sun out, and I got to say it was successful.
There you go. You are just killing the game today. You know, you're calling different things in this game. You're calling the weather even.
I mean, what can I say?
What can you not do, Bella? That ball is popped out. It is foul. A lot of hustle trying to get over there to grab it, but unfortunately, it's impossible.
Just too far out there for a grab.
2-2 now, your count with 1 out. Still got 2 Splitters on bases.
Got Madison Henry. She's really trying to make something happen for her today. She has not had the most success thus far, but she's hoping she can change that right here.
Full count now for her. The ball is hit right over, boom, and out at second. Two outs now, but not before the Splitters can get one over to third base.
Got runners on first and third. Very curious to see if Madison Henry tries to steal here or maybe a little sacrifice bunt action happens. Oh, but there's 2 outs, so can't do that. I don't know. Very curious to see what happens here.
Shelby Blake now up at bat. The pitch coming through. Ball number 1.
With 2 outs, there's not a ton of risks that the Rail Splitters can make here, so it looks like they're just going to play it safe and hope that Shelby Blake can move some runners around.
Pitch number 2. In as a strike. Blake looks over to her coach. Sees the signal. See what the Splitters do here. Wound up and the pitch is coming down. Swung for, hits the net over by the dugout of the Splitters. That ball really wanted to go over to Bob Stein, but just didn't have the height.
Georgia Blair had to ask if Shelby Blake went on that one, but other umpire called it safe. So the count is now 2-2. Good block there by Georgia Blair on a little bit of a wild pitch from Warzinski.
Full count now for the Splitters.
Blair has to be a wall in this situation, not let anything by her in order to keep that runner over at third.
That ball goes over to, you guessed it,
Bob Stein's lucky net.
Another foul ball.
Shelby Blake sure is battling up there. She's not going to give up too easily.
Full count still. 2 outs. First and third are occupied by the Splitters. Shelby Blake here looking to bring one of them home. The Nighthawks trying to prevent that from happening.
Warzinski needs a strike right here.
The ball is hit. Oh, man. Unfortunately.
Right in the gap between third and short. It's giving a run to the Rail Splitters.
That run now makes the score 3-1. Rail Splitters still have 2 outs, but 1 on second and 1 on first for the Splitters. Ball is foul from Huckleby. The Nighthawks don't want to give this team any life.
Ooh. That one hurts.
Ball comes off the bat and hits our batter.
Sierra Huckleby right in the shin. We hope she's okay. Seems to be walking it off.
You know, you hate to see stuff like that.
Yeah, we hope she's okay. Seems to be talking it out with her coaches. She walks back over to the batter's box.
Glad to see that she's able to stay right here in the ball game and still willing to go out there and bat for her team.
Absolutely.
The count is 1-2 for Huckleby. Two now. Wild pitch. And the runners all shift.
Looks like Georgia Blair just couldn't keep that one in front, letting the runners advance to second and third now with a full count for Sierra Huckleby. We're hoping that Warzinski can shut it down right here, get them out of this inning.
That ball is hit up, but it's a pop fly. And it is caught for the third out of the inning. We'll be right back for the bottom of the fifth. This is the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark them with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
And we are back here at the bottom of the fifth. Been a long day.
It has, but it looks like this game is moving a little faster than the first one. I just said to Eshwell, I was like, wow, we're already in the fifth inning stretch. Very surprising. So, looks like this one's moving a little quicker.
Let's see if we can move into this victory. Madison Simmons up at bat right now.
Yeah, I would love to keep this home winning streak alive.
20-0, as you stated earlier, looking for 21-0. What a record.
We did break a little losing streak we were in. We were in a 4-game losing streak before the game earlier today. So that is always a great thing. Lincoln Memorial is now on a 10-game losing streak, so they're also trying to get out of a losing streak here today.
You know, when people start going on streaks, you never want to be a part of that streak either way. Whichever team you're on, like, you don't want to be the team that allowed them to break their losing streak.
Yeah, exactly.
And as for Lincoln Memorial, you don't want to be the ones that
keep it going.
Keep it going. 2-1 now, your count for Madison Simmons. 3-1 count now for Madison Simmons. That ball is foul. It is hit
right over our heads. Once again, I'm thankful to be in a room.
You know, I got to admit, both times that they've come this way, I've jumped. I don't know why I'm jumping. I obviously have a roof over my head. Obviously, there's a net in front of the field. But I'm still like...
Still scary.
My body tensed up as if I'm about to get knocked in the head with a softball. I just don't even understand. But you know what? That ball is knocked.
Oh,
but it is caught.
What?
By Phillips.
What effort from Phillips out there in left field.
Man.
Thought that one was going to be sliding in fair there for Madison Simmons, but Phillips did a great job of running all the way to the foul line and making that play. So good hit for Madison Simmons and great play for Lakin Phillips.
Ball skipped, literally skipped right into the glove of Tamero. Pitch, hit, skip into the glove over to first base for a quick out. That's probably the quickest out I think I've ever seen that wasn't just a catch.
Yeah, that was a fast one.
2 outs now for the Nighthawks with Hannah forehand up at bat for the Nighthawks. Strike one. Tamero is in somewhat of a groove here. She's got to be feeling good.
Absolutely. We saw Emma Frost get into a similar groove in the first game. What a pitch from Tamero right there.
A swing and a miss.
Had looked like Hannah forehand really wanted a piece of that one.
2 strikes now for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the fifth. Still leading 3-1, but unable to make anything happen right at this very minute.
This is a little off topic, but Hannah forehand earned 12 varsity letters in 4 different sports in high school.
That's insane.
Talk about athleticism.
Swing and a miss there to bring us to 3. We go to the 6th. It's 3-1 Nighthawks. We'll be right back.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no list, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class?
Yeah, it's Atlantis.
Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
The future of heart care, we're leading Georgia there. At Georgia Heart Institute, our world-renowned cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs to patients every day and coordinate expert care more closely than ever. It's a seamless approach that means healthier hearts for your family for generations to come. The future of heart care. We're leading Georgia there. Georgia Heart Institute.
And we are back here at the top of the 6th inning. Score is 3-1 currently, Nighthawks. But, boy, that last one, the last inning for the Nighthawks wasn't very good.
Yeah, we definitely had our ups and downs in this game. I'm hoping we have a few more ups here for us.
Emma Webb now at bat. A foul ball there.
We spoke about this a little bit earlier. Emma Webb went 3 for 3 in the first game and is now 0 for 2 in the second. So I'm sure she's trying to get back to that flow that she had there in the first game.
So far, Emma Webb is still following that Spider-Man movie trend. 3 for 3, first game. There's your trilogy, 0 for 2. There's your Andrew Garfield, 2 movies, no third. Hopefully, she doesn't get a Tom Holland lookalike here because she strikes out.
Looks like she's got it. These Spider-Man analogies I'm loving it.
That's out number 1 now for the Splitters. Mackenzie Henry up now, number 25, at bat for the Splitters. Warzinski's in her bag right now.
Yes, she is. Slowly getting into the groove of things here.
That ball is hit out toward the parking lot, or out toward the street, rather.
And it reaches it. Goes right into the grass over there. Luckily, no cars or people were in its path.
But those poor ants.
Those poor ants.
A swing and a miss there.
What a pitch from Warzinski.
And another strikeout.
I'm loving it. See if we can get a quick 1, 2, 3 here.
Kelsey Tuggle now at bat.
Looks like Warzinski's really bringing it in this inning.
Let's hope she can keep that up. One now, your count. The ball is hit out to left field.
A lot of effort out there from Maddie Perry, but the ball was just really hit right in the gap there. Giving a single to Kelsey Tuggle.
The designated player, Katie Tuggle.
Katie Tuggle now up to bat, following up Kelsey Tuggle.
It's got to be confusing, right?
Yeah. As far as naming your children, Kelsey and Katie.
They could be siblings, right?
I'm just going to assume that they are.
Let's see if I can see. I'm curious.
That pitch comes in for a strike 2 with 2 outs. Both Tuggles on right now.
They are siblings.
There you go.
There you go. They are sisters.
1-2 your count.
Katie is a sophomore, while Kelsey is a senior.
Aha.
So there you go.
So at bat now we have the younger sibling and the older sibling on first base, correct? That ball is hit way up into the sky, touches the sun, back into the glove for a quick 1-2-3. As you called, the score is 3-1 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. This is the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? You do it differently than everyone else. Here at Copeland Creative, we specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story, we immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
And here we are back in the bottom of the 6th. The Nighthawks currently lead 3-1. Had a substitution. Grayson Perry has come on.
Now we have 2 Perrys in for the Nighthawks. Now I got to see if they're siblings.
Foul ball there.
I'm going to assume they're siblings. They are from the same town, same high school, but I cannot confirm.
Yeah, we're just going to assume. They're all siblings on this team. They're a
Exactly.
sisterhood.
It's a family. It's a family.
2-2 is now the count.
Got some interesting animal sounds coming in from the dugout over at
100%.
And first out of this inning. A little grounder to second for Grayson Perry.
From Grayson Perry to Gracie Mixon. Up at bat now. 1 out currently for the Nighthawks.
First pitch strike from Tamaro.
Strike number 2 from Tamaro. That ball is hit out to second base. Over to first for an out. 2 outs now.
Two plays in a row there for Shelby Blake and Emma Webb.
Catcher, Georgia Blair.
Georgia Blair up at bat right now, hoping to act a fool.
It's a fun walk-up song. I like it.
Ball is hit.
Looks like Georgia Blair did a very similar thing where she hits a ball and it hits her foot. She seems to be walking it off.
Yeah, you know that is painful.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know why it's called a softball because there's absolutely nothing soft about it.
I've never understood that myself.
Yep.
But, you know.
We don't name the sports. We just announce them.
That ball is hit, but it is a foul ball over toward the bullpen.
Georgia Blair has come out swinging these last couple of bats, and I assume nothing less here. As she continues to swing hard.
0-2 now, the count. 2 outs.
She sure is battling. Another foul ball up the third base line.
That ball goes over toward third base and skipped in the Webb for an out at first. That's the end of the 6th, and here we go into the 7th. We will be right back to Nighthawks Sports Network to end this one.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
And here we are, the top of the 7th.
Welcome back, everybody. Had to give a little more energy here now that we're in the last inning.
There you go.
Make sure you guys never forget what a great broadcast this was.
Oh, of course. This is the best. Anytime you're on the NSN, you're getting the best. You know that.
Yes, you do.
I think we all are deserving of awards here, you know?
I agree. I'm a little upset I never received my invitation to this gala.
It's okay. Maybe we can crash it. We'll just come in live calling that.
I think that's a great idea.
2-0 now, the count for Kelsey Hoskins.
Kelsey Hoskins is the only scorer for the Rail Splitters in this game. She was also the only scorer in that first game. So we'll see if that stays true here in the second.
Strike two, 2-2 now. Ball rolls in there for a 3-2 count.
We are 3 outs away from the end of this ball game. So let's see if the Nighthawks can shut it down right here.
Oh.
What a pitch from Warzinski. We have to appreciate the call, stand with the call, but the crowd definitely did not agree with that one.
Oh, no, they did not. You definitely heard it from them. But nonetheless, Kelsey Hoskins takes first base. And now we have Lakin Phillips, who is up to bat here. She bunts it. Another controversial one coming in. They wanted to see if Phillips made it or not. Of course, the Splitters are very happy. The Nighthawks are not in agreement there.
That was a very, very close call, and just nothing else you can really say about that one. That's just about as close as you could possibly get in a call like that. And
this game here has been full of bang calls that could definitely have gone either way.
Absolutely.
The Splitters, however, have definitely gotten the majority of the calls in their favor.
Yeah, and this definitely is a momentum shifter. With it being the top of the 7th and now 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position, they're in a much better spot to make this a closer game than what it is.
Yes, they are. And now we have Madison Henry up at bat. She's looking to bunt to move runners over. You can see the game plan. Everybody in the whole stadium knows exactly what the Splitters are trying to do. Now it's just up to the Nighthawks to try and slow them down and make that not happen.
Absolutely. Georgia Blair just tried to get Lakin Phillips out at first, but she dove back in time.
The bunt comes in over to first for an out.
Interesting decision there by Mixon to go with play at first rather than play at third, but it looks like it worked out. She got the out. So there's now 1 out with 2 batters in scoring position.
On the pickup there, Mixon definitely glanced over to third base. For some reason, I guess didn't feel comfortable making that throw.
Yes, I'm sure there was a reason that we might not see to why she made that decision.
Shelby Blake up now with 1 out. 2 Splitters on second and on third. Strike 1. Swing and a miss there. Well, yeah, you can feel the pressure all the way up here in the box.
I feel it for sure.
The wind is picked back up out here. See the flags flapping in the background as this pitch comes in.
Strike 2 from Warzinski. Count is 0-2. The Nighthawks would like nothing more than to get a third strike right here.
Would be very clutch for Warzinski. Let's see if she can stay in her bag here. Strike her out. The ball is hit over.
Gets her at home. What a play. What a play. What a decision out there from Hannah Forehand to throw it home.
Ball
Gets
skips
the out.
The forehand goes back to home plate, gets the out. As you can hear, my counterpart in here, very, very excited about that one, as we all are. What an exciting play there to get the second out. No scores so far here in this inning.
Looks like Rail Splitters head coach, third base coach wanted to challenge that, but umpires stayed true to their call and got the out at home. What a great, great play. Great decision from Hannah Forehand.
100%. You'd love to see that.
You do.
Love to see the hustle, the decision-making there, the throw, the catch, the tag. It was all there. Everything you want to see in a play.
Exactly, and I did say that the Nighthawks would want nothing more than to strike her out, but I think they wanted that even more, and you could see it. You could feel that.
Now the pressure is on for the Splitters. Sierra Huckleby up at bat. 2 outs, 1 on first, 1 on third. But that first pitch is a ball. That ball is smacked out of here, but it is fouled. Does not stay in play, but that was scary.
It was a great hit by Sierra Huckleby. And the Rail Splitters definitely wanted that one to be fair.
Oh, boy, was it close.
What a pitch from Warzinski. Gets the crowd hyped up, gets me hyped up. Count is now 1-2. All we need is one more strike here to end this game. Add to our at-home winning streak.
And here comes that windup. The pitch comes right down. It is hit. Skipped over to first.
And that's the game.
The ball game. The Nighthawks win once again to improve their home winning streak to 21-0.
21-0. What a record.
Wow. So now they win the first game of the doubleheader and the second game of the doubleheader. This one, your score is 3-1. The Nighthawks looked great today, didn't they?
They really did. They really showed out today. I was a little nervous at some points, but they know how to win at home, and this just proves it. So
all they needed was the sun to come out, and then they definitely came out as well.
Absolutely.
For Isabella Silverman and Eshra Kidd, this is the Nighthawks Sports Network. Good night, everybody.
We are out.